Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So that's got things underway. Knocks it into space. Griezmann! Can he get it through? Alisson breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Couldn't squeeze it through. There's a sharp little ball here. That's a shade optimistic. Well, at 6'6", and with that sort of a physique, Jim, Daniel van Bouten was only ever going to be a monstrous centre-half, wasn't he?
Yeah, and a very good one at that. The first Belgian, I believe, to become a European champion at club level.
Yes, he was. And to do that, you've got to be pretty handy. First quarter of an hour gone. Oh, easy pickings there. Van Bouten. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Short changes him with that pass. Now he's got space here. Oh, played through for the wide man. Adams gets it clear. The ball is loose and the chase is on. And it's Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Tries to pass it through. That's a nicely shaped ball. He's shifting through the gears here. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Now it's Griezmann. It's Griezmann! Same again, same outcome.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
Rice. Turns back here, probably the best option. Koundé. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Well, there's no such thing as a bad time to score, but this would sure be a good time. Deftly away. 5 minutes till the break. Oh, that's sweet, almost telepathic. Now goes for a shot! Goal! A goal at a really telling moment. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
So we have the first goal.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now, and the other has to tone it down.
And there is the half-time whistle. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break. So your views on the first half?
OK, they got hit with that one sucker punch, but I don't think there was much wrong with their overall approach. I think the boss needs to give his team a lift during the break, and they should still be quite buoyant.
Griezmann! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
And we have our very first corner. Rice with the clearance. And now they can spring out of defence. And here's Batistuta. Messi. Nicely weighted ball. Vieira. Now it's Mbappe.
are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
And this is Batistuta. He can get that clear. It'll be a throw-in. And he's managed to gift it back. Messi. Arsenal appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Your impression so far, Jim?
I think the manager's pondering his options as to whether to stick or twist Peter in view of the time remaining. He might have a tough call to make now. Arsenal really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Great chance! He scores! Arsenal are level. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, look at the manager here. He's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Substitution on the field, number 6, Griezmann.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Coming on the field,
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Substitution.
And claimed it back swiftly. Nicely aimed pass. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Serginho, and he's been shifted off it.
Arsenal clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Oh, no joy this time. And that's a real chance missed.
Forlan has delivered a really costly miss. It could have been their last chance to win it.
Beckenbauer calmly anticipates the final 5 minutes. That is good alertness.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Mbappe, he is through here.
Indicated.
Tries to cross. Van Dijk gets it clear. And that is it, the referee has seen enough. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities and neither willing to give in. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Yeah, this looked the most likely outcome, but we've had a good variety.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And already we're underway here. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, this guy, Theo Hernandez, comes from a family with great pedigree, although he's a very different player to his older brother, who's a fine player in his own right. But Theo is about dynamism, pace and energy. He just loves to get on that front foot.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him. Iniesta. Pirlo. Passing is crisp and sharp. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Batistuta. And he's made sure that's not getting through.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
And it's Griezmann. Shapes to shoot! Batistuta gets flagged offside. Bergkamp. Oh, that's delightful. Nice interception, well timed. Pirlo.
Yeah, we're actually currently watching a contest of insipid probing. The only way is up, I hope.
And it's Bergkamp. Threads one in. Well seen. Saw that coming. Pirlo. Nicely aimed pass. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Batistuta. Bergkamp. Nice control. Hernandez, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Mbappe! And he was there to get a vital touch.
There's a certain aura about him today, tremendous.
And we have our very first corner. Mbappe! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different. Played into space. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Now, can they get him away? And that pass just didn't quite work. Well, a goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before the break. Bonucci gets over and intercepts. Koundé has been caught there, it's a foul. Chouameni, and that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rodri, oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Tries to play it through. And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here.
And a quick announcement for the benefit of
How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Solid.
Please look at
very
the screen
solid,
for information
actually,
on
Peter.
how to find
They
your
haven't
way
made much of
around
an
this
impression
stadium.
at the other end, but defensively I think they've got an awful lot right, completely nullifying their opponents. Now they just need to focus on getting a little more creative.
Mbappe.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goal.